10 times rappers got booed off stage at concerts. Embarrassing. Hey guys, welcome back to Celeb Spotlight. Today we'll look at 10 times rappers got booed off stage at concerts. I hope you enjoy it. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Nicki Minaj. At the Tea in the Park concert in Scotland in July 2012, she got booed after showing up almost an hour late to her show. Miss Minaj only performed for about 30 minutes before walking off stage. This upset a lot of fans in attendance who had expected a lot more of her, so they started booing her. Some other acts on the bill also complained about her on Twitter and reported that she was a diva backstage. Number 9. Drake. Toronto rapper Drake is definitely living the life. Apart from having a base in Canada, he also owns an insane mansion in his adopted home, California. This state is also where he was once booed in 2010. He was performing in San Jose. In the midst of all the excitement, he shouted out the wrong Californian city. He yelled out LA instead of San Jose, and the crowd caught on instantly and started booing. But he noticed his mishap and moved forward like a pro. The rest of the concert transpired without any more issues, and everyone had a great time. Number 8. Lil Wayne. When he got booed at a show in Chicago in April 2011, in the middle of performing a bunch of cuts from No Ceilings, Wayne broke off and performed Green and Yellow, his ode to the Green Bay Packers. Only problem? He was in Chicago, where they hate the Packers. So the crowd booed him before he acknowledged his mistake and gave the crowd credit for riding for their Chicago Bears. Number 7. OJ the Juice Man. Rappers often encounter some hostile crowds when they travel away from their home region to perform live shows. Atlanta rapper OJ the Juice Man is a star in the South, but when he ventured up north in 2009, he didn't fare too well. He was performing at BB King Blues Club in New York City in 2009, and his regional hits didn't go down too well with the tough New York crowd. The crowd eventually lost their patience and unceremoniously booed him off the stage. Number 6. Missy Elliott. At the Wireless Festival in London in July 2010, despite the fact that she showed up 15 minutes for her show, Missy had also arranged for her backup dancers to wear German-branded tracksuits. And that was a big problem because Germany had knocked England out of the World Cup just a week earlier. Number 5. Kanye West. Even though Kanye West is one of the most well-known rappers in hip-hop right now, he has still been booed more than once in his career. One of the times was in 2011 when he was on the Watch the Throne tour in New Jersey. While performing, the crowd broke out into a spontaneous Hova chant to serenade Jay-Z. Jay then tried to get the crowd to chant Kanye, but they didn't respond to that too well and booed Kanye West instead. Sounds like a very biased crowd, don't you think? Number 4. 50 Cent. At the Reading Festival in Britain in August 2004, the crowd started to throw bottles at the stage in the middle of 50 Cent's shows, and he didn't like it, so he chastised them. And of course, that only caused them to throw more bottles on stage, which forced 50 to flee. That caused the crowd to boo relentlessly and to, you guessed it, throw more bottles onto the stage. Number 3. Lil Mama. When she got booed. At a Chris Brown show in New York City in December 2010. Why it happened? After getting called on stage and being asked to spit some hard shit, Lil Mama started going in. But from the start, the crowd decided that they weren't feeling it. So she was almost immediately met with a chorus of boos. Number 2. Biggie. The late, great, Notorious B.I.G. is one of the most loved rappers of all time. But the truth is, even he got booed one time by a tough New York crowd. This happened way back in 1992 when Biggie was opening up for a loved underground rap group called Black Moon. This was before he blew up and became a huge star. At this particular time, he was still in his ascendancy, and the crowd really didn't take to him too well. They ended up serenading him with a chorus of boos. It's true what they say, if you can make it in NYC, you can make it anywhere. Number 1. Lauryn Hill. When you think about the biggest rise and fall stories in the hip-hop game, one of the names you have to mention is Lauryn Hill. As a young rapper, she released the exemplary debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, that earned 5 Grammy Awards. But her career had been marred by all kinds of issues, and she has never been able to regain that status. In 2012, she was scheduled to perform at a show in Dallas. She showed up almost 2 hours late and ended up ranting during most of the show about how many haters she has. The crowd ran out of patience and started booing. They also yelled out, "Shut up and sing." That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any of our fantastic videos.